Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sea Trooper 44 channel here on YouTube, where we're going to be playing another 3 games on FC 26 in our career mode with Sunderland. It's our second season and we have the next 3 games are in the Carabao Cup, the Premier League, and then our second game in the Champions League. Now our form's dipped off as of late, so we've only, obviously this is only episode 3, so this will be our next 3 sets, so games 7, 8 and 9 in the season. But form dipped off in the last episode as we won the last game, but we drew for the first time. We drew the first 2 games, which doesn't sound too bad. But our goal is to challenge for the Premier League title this year. I'm not expecting to necessarily win it, but at least challenge for it. You know, finish a 3rd, 2nd, somewhere around there, or even win it potentially. And I've got the sub goal as well of trying to win a cup competition, which obviously got the Carabao Cup today. It's our first line to try and win that as well. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next video that goes live, and also to help support the channel towards its goal of 500 subscribers by the end of 2026. I'm going to jump in now and I'll see you all pitch side as we play FC 26. I'll see you all there. Hi everyone, so welcome back to the channel. As I said in the intro, we've got another 3 games for you, to come for you. We've got our first game against Reading in the Carabao Cup, then a home game against Leeds United in the Premier League, and then we play RB Salzburg in the Champions League as well. So some big games coming up for us. Obviously I'd like to, as usual, win every single game, as you would. Obviously we need to try and regain some form, given them last 2 games, as you can see there. But to be fair, it has been pretty tough the first few games. 3-2, 3-2, 3-1. We are conceding a lot of goals, but we are also scoring a lot. We changed the formation up. It did have an effect on goal scoring, but did seem to have a positive effect on the defence, and we do look a bit more of a threat going forward, as much as daft as that sounds with us not scoring goals. We do look like a lot more of a threat. That Milan game was really frustrating. The goalkeeper had an absolutely amazing game. If you haven't watched it, have a watch of it. I urge you to, because we had an absolutely amazing game and somehow just didn't get the win. The Brentford game, we played really poorly. I'm not going to get past that. We tried the different tactic midway through, which was the 4-3-3, which would change from 4-4-2 to the 4-3-3 to try and get a bit more attacking from the wingers. Because we do have 3 really good strikers, in the fact that we've got Rashford. I know he's a left mid, but he's a striker by trade, so I kind of wanted to use him as a left winger. Got Beier playing up front, and then we've got another striker playing behind, and then another natural winger playing on the right hand side. And it did work against Milan and Palace. We looked convincing, but somehow conceded realistically with their only 2 proper chances. But we've seen a massive change in our expected goals as well, so that's kind of where I'm taking that bit from. Because we've seen an improvement there, we just need to take the chances. But big game this one in the Carabao Cup, got to win this one, because I do want silverware. Obviously, if I had the choice between Carabao Cup and FA Cup, I'd go for the FA Cup, but it's the first competition. We're going to try and stick in for it as long as we can and try and win it. I'll quickly go to the squad and I'll show you the squad that I'm going with for this game against Reading. It is a weakened side, so we have gone with Plant up front, gone with a couple of youngsters. So there's 2 out-and-out youngsters, like, come through the youth system in there. Mundell obviously in there, who's not a full first teamer, and 09 and Tiore. Xhaka's come back in as well to give us that extra bit in rotation, which is why I'm thinking we might have to recall Chris Rigg. And as you can see, the bench got some good names on the bench, but we've also got a youth player on there. But when I get down to the reserves, you can see my issue with legs that I'm currently having. So a lot of players getting tired very, very quickly, and it is going to be difficult, especially being in the Champions League, to try and rotate the squad, because it's not a big squad at all. And even if I recall all the players who are out on loan, I've not really got a great deal of good players out on loan. I am going to check quickly now. Where is it? Squad hub. I'm going to quickly check how many games he's played Chris Rigg, because if he hasn't played many, I will just recall him. And as you can see, like most of these players are just 67 overall, you know, pushing towards early 70 overalls, which it'd be good when they get to that. But like some of them, I suppose, like Metcalf, Reed, I could recall some of them, Lengel, but some of them were like 62s. I'm not going to unless I need to. This is the one I'm most interested in, is Chris Rigg, who's not played at all in the Premier League. He's not playing in the Cups. You know what? I'm recalling them from loan. I don't care about the cost. They're not playing him, and that's affecting me more than anyone else. You've got Rodgers there and people like that. They're playing games. They're not the best players, but they're at least playing games. But yeah, definitely might be something to look at. Recalling a couple of the youngsters as we go on, and I've already recalled Chris Rigg because he's not getting game time, and I don't think anyone can hold that against me. Bringing him back in, I'm going to play Diarra over him. Just because Diarra's got a little bit of stamina missing and he's very quick to run out of it, but it does mean, of course, I can use him for Kavinga, or Cavinger, however you pronounce his name. Please someone tell me, because I don't know actually how to pronounce it. I think it's Cavinger, but I could be completely wrong. But yeah, made that decision now. Chris Rigg back as a Sunderland player. But here we go, the first step in our hunt for a trophy. Comes against Robin.
Two sides are primed to give it their all in what promises to be 90 minutes of relentless end-to-end action. We should be in for a cracker. A warm welcome to you. We're at the Stadium of Light, always a great place to watch football. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary, alongside Sue Smith. And hopefully we've got some goals and drama on the way. It's Sunderland, and they take on Reading.
Well, I think we'd all expect the hosts to win this. They are the better side, but the visitors will be well up for this.
Nothing doing, and the cross wasn't exactly amazing. Thank you. And I've said in the towards the end of the last episode, if this formation we don't see a massive improvement, I will just revert back to the 4-4-2. I'm probably only going to give it the next 2 games.
That will be a corner.
If it doesn't work here against Reading and we get knocked out, I'm not going to straight away. Great. Sorry, it's not on my chair there. I'm not going to straight away cut my losses on it because I know I'm playing a weaker team, so than what I would normally. So I won't like straight away go, right, that's it for that. That's that the plant. I'm just going to straight away outside.
Now to deliver a good ball in.
Jacques on the edge, he can hit one.
Not a bad effort, but it's gone just wide and away.
And again, slightly sus there. My coach. Bit sus. But yeah, I'm aware I'm playing a weaker team than what I would in the Premier League or in league games. So don't get us wrong, a similar level probably to what Reading are.
Well read.
But I'm going to just take it with a pinch of salt if we do get beaten in this game.
Goes on past the defender.
That's your it. Come on! Get in! I could have played it in the plant there, but I wasn't taking the chance at this stage of the game. A bit later on I might have, obviously it's a young kid in there, it's not even plant, is it? I don't think number 21 is, it might be plant to be fair. But I was not taking the opportunity, the chance there. I've got Teoria there who scored goals for us last season. He was always going to be the one to take that chance. I wasn't changing that. And we lead 1-0. Dawson with the ball. He's got Mundell ahead of him, but backwards and then switch the play. Hume. Teoria. Back to Hume. Xhaka.
Granit Xhaka. Could be something developing here.
I think it is 20.
Bertrand Traoré.
Chris Rigg. So could have put it in the middle to Chris Rigg.
Played to
Could
Xhaka.
have scored.
And on to Hume.
Nice.
Opportunity here.
Good play there, and Plant linking up well with Mundle. Shame he couldn't get the, a bit more power behind that to try and beat the keeper, but it's a good opportunity. This is where I'm going to switch to the receiver. Play the ball just there. Try and muscle my way in front, which I have done. There we go. 2-0. Alderete picks it up. And that's something I've said we need to work on, is corners and get the goal from the corner. It wasn't clean, but it is. I think I need to start taking control of the man trying to get on the ball. Because they have took control of Hume, getting him in front. Ball drops. There's Alderete. Should have went the other way, mind. But ball's in the back of the net. That's all that matters, and we're up 2-0. It means I don't need to bring on some of the bigger names later in this. It means I can sort out the likes of.
Really
is it
played. What can they do with this
Cavinja? I've been calling Camavinga.
Yeah, I'd like to have seen a bit more quality in the final third there.
Cavinga, whatever you want to call him.
Got room to operate in here.
Rigg away from one. Mundel's there. Wasn't a Mundle. Didn't go well under it, as you can tell.
Matt Ritchie.
But yeah, it means I could take
Work to regain possession.
Camavinga out. Give him the rest that he'll need. The hour in at half time.
Oh, could be
Chris
a
Rigg.
here.
Oh, nearly ghosting through. Could have done with just keeping the pressure on there, but I'm not bothered pressing the button.
On he goes, terrific.
Just absorb the pressure.
A
It's
vital block.
really well. And there's Patterson. Pick up the spare ball. Let's see if we can keep a clean sheet in this one. It would be our first clean sheet of the season if we manage to keep one.
Played to Xhaka. Worth a go.
Power behind that shot from Xhaka. Took over the ball up.
Put into the middle.
Oh, Alderete was there. I've changed that today because it's been going for Hume, so I have changed that in the options as well. Another big shot from Xhaka. And yeah, Trey Hume, he's played practically every game. I am going to take him out, so 9 can go out there. And I'll bring Lord in. That's one of the options that it's opened us up for. And as I said, I will make this change as well. Put Diarra in there.
He's had a terrific influence on the game, but
So it's like I said, it just gave us that option. To be able to
played in now.
nearly felt Alderete nicely. It just gave us that option to make them subs, being 2-0 up early in the game. So it means I can rest them players early enough. And as you can see, like Xhaka, Rigg, not going to be playing in the next game. Alderete, maybe. But Dawson, Lord, 09, Patterson, they're not going to be. Talby won't be because it'll be a Dingra. Mundle won't be and Plant won't be. So already I'm getting the players off that I needed to get off. And that's normally been the issue when last year that was the issue for us. We were coming into games like this and going, oh, we can play youngsters, and we had some senior players in there and then senior players on the bench, and it turned out we were bringing senior players on because we just weren't taking opportunities early enough.
Mundle.
Here comes Mundle. He's got a bit of space.
Tackle made and out for a throw.
Right. Go on, keep your run going. Yara's there.
Has the space to whip it in here. Hurried clearance, still plenty of threat.
Keep press, keep press, keep
Nothing
press.
at the end of it. And the very
Oh
best
no,
of the Premier
Lord
League
stepped
keeps on
out.
coming for you on EATV as
Lord,
Sunderland face
where's
Leeds
he
United.
going?
Fingers
On the
crossed.
through on goal.
It's there. Hope
Can't keep the clean sheet yet again. But what was Lord doing? What is it? He's a centre back, and I know I've asked them to, you know, press, but what's he doing this far out of position? Look where he is. So they even plays unmarked in the middle, and I'm trying to get him back, which just took the focus away from where the ball is. I don't think he'll be playing again at that point.
Getting into a good position.
Oh, Rig, hurdling one challenge. Right, where is Lord? Right, he's in the right position this time at least. That's the thing, he was on the left-hand side. Alderetti's on the left. He's come all the way over there, and he's not even meant to be on that side. And he's halfway up the bloody pitch.
And there's going to be a change now.
That mistake has put pressure on us now. His one little error. And because that's all they've had chance-wise, is that one chance. I know it only takes one chance. Plant gets it back. I mean, he should never have squeezed it through from that angle. But Plant gets it back, his first senior goal. Squeezed it past the keeper, and I'm not saying that was a good goal because it wasn't. He's just somehow squeezed it through. Let's have a look at it. Mundell does well to find him, and he's done well to toe poke and get the power, to be fair, but keeper should be doing way better than that. He should have come out, should have collected it. He also should have got down to that one. Should never be getting beaten there. But I'll take it. It's restored a 2-goal lead. Takes a bit of the pressure off. Yeah, that'll be the last time I'll tell them to press, because Lord very much out of position there. Oh, he's made up for it a bit with his position in there and that challenge, I think. Oh, Rig. I was looking too far ahead at Plant there to make a through wall that I didn't really get my head up to see that challenge coming in. Lord again. Good position in there, but a good shot nevertheless. Got a good shot off there. Tested Patterson. He's not really had to do anything in this game.
Now, can this be a test? Only half the job done there. Oh, good try, just over.
Well, that's a great delivery from out wide. The run is good. He manages to make a good connection on the ball, but can't get his head over it.
Right, Dawson. Nice that pass inside of Diarra. Shaq's there.
Xhaka.
He's lost it.
Well, that's not going to cut it.
I think Xhaka is just a bit too slow. You know, he's a good serviceman now, I'll keep him for that. If one of them offers comes in again that I got off Arsenal, I will just take it. I'll not even bother trying to ask more or trying to push for more. But I feel like the FA Cup might, as long as we're not playing Premier League opposition, might be his calling to play. Because he's getting opportunities in and around there. But that's one thing with this new line-up, apart from defensively, he's getting them opportunities far out, because that's a couple of times I've had that shot on. And eventually he will score one. So it does help having him in this team. I forgot to switch to receiver there, but already is there. And gets the shot. Tested the keeper.
Behind for a corner, pressure still on.
I'm going to bring 9 to there. I'm going to switch back to Alderetti. No.
It's put into the middle. And the ball sent safely
the ball
away.
in the middle wasn't exactly the best. I brought Lord out there to try and nab the ball, but there is plenty back, to be fair. Diarra's here as well. Still out of position.
Could turn out to be a really good ball. Now for the fight back.
Oh, and a good block. Dawson let the man go there, but Lord did well, recovered. He's making up for his mistake, to be fair. It's a couple of times now. He's been equal to the attackers. Rig. Didn't have much on after that. Next one up to win the throw-in.
That's out of play. It'll be a throw now.
Awesome.
We're going to see 2 subs come on now.
Ball in
the
there.
middle.
It's not getting. I said on that he's too short. Not half muscle on him either.
Just about able to keep it in.
Just seeing this game out now.
The counter looks on here. Options available.
Getting 3 goals this game. Nice tackle by Lord. And there we go. Still conceded in the game. I'd like to try and keep a clean sheet. Got Leeds next at home as well. But that is a step in the right direction. We only conceded the 1. We did play a much weaker team against these as well. We're advanced through the next round. We're still in the cup. Be interesting to see what we get next. Arsenal going to extra time and penalties. I didn't see the other ones there.
Can you chat to us for a second about the match?
Does it go extra time or does it go straight to penalties? I think it goes straight to penalties, doesn't it? It does. Yeah, it does. Xhaka came in there and did a job, did a solid for us, to be fair. He just lacks that bit of pace. It's fine when you come up against teams like that, but when I'm in the Premier League it might be a bit different. Just waiting to find out about these two. I think I'm probably going to try and sign both of these. 300 messages. Oh. I didn't mean to do that for Ballard. That definitely would have knocked his confidence. It's me just trying to fly through stuff. So Leeds next. And these fixtures are now starting to come thick and fast. And you'll be back in roof stuff. Just changes up for the cup. And what I'll do, because Patterson's played 1, I'm that type of person where if they play 1 game, especially a cup, he'll play the rest of them. Even if I get the final, he will play all the games. Oh, yes. Shortlist you. I mean, pace is brilliant. Crossing leaves a bit to be desired, but I don't care. It's like 78 overall, 19 years old. You might be my player soon, mate. Yeah, we'll know how they're going to set up. Very much similar to me. So let's go through the squad and get this squad set up for this next game. I'm going to go with Beier up front again. I'm going to play Robbie behind. And then Isidore can come in. Rashford on the left. Tiore can come out for Dingra. And then he can go back in for Talby because he's got a bit more on the fitness side than him. Miranda had a mint game the last time out, to be fair. Who else? Ahmad for Mundell. Xhaka for Siddiqui. And Dewey will come in for Dawson. Alderete can come out for you. You go in, and second you go in. Mukieri's not even fully fit yet. Jesus Christ. Both of them not fit at all for this game. Ooh. I mean, I'll put Mukieri in for 09 and I'll take him back out for Ballard. And I'll just drop him entirely so I don't get tempted for 09, which is what I should have done in the first place. I'm going to go with Ahmad there instead. I'm going to put Robbie and Isidore on the bench. This is my thing. I'd like to try and get my Anderson game time, but I just can't bring him in at the minute. Roofs as well. Maybe forgot about him. It's not the worst, and people are fairly fit as well. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Players have had the right level of rest and whatnot. The thing about this now is Bier's got to get a goal for me in this game or I will be dropping him. You know, he needs to make it work this time around in this team. Bit of a weakened back line, so it'd be interesting to see if I can stop the shipping of goals. I would hope that we don't concede. Well, we need to stop conceding. But this is the thing, like with all these games going on, I'm constantly having to rotate the squad, and I've not got the strongest back line that I want, but as well, equally, I want that for the Champions League. So, interesting to see this one. Got to get it right at some point.
It's Sunderland, and they play Leeds United.
We've got our natural right back and left back in. It's just the defence, which is the centre backs, which are realistically the backups. They're all the ones that are always on the bench. So it's not too weak.
Well watched by the goalkeeper, read the flight nicely.
So it means we can rescue this.
Here's the Sunderland lineup.
Dingra, ball there. Yeah, can he finish? Oh, what a save by Leno. Got his hand and push it away, but Beier getting in a decent position there.
Oh, definitely. They played their cards right in each encounter so far, haven't they?
I don't know, I have a clue what they said there about me. Oh, I've not done it again, not selected. But it didn't matter, nearly resulted in a goal. There we go, Ballard nods it down. Ahmad, Hume's there to pick it up. Gets it off to Dingra. Off to Siddiqui, there's now no one on this side. Hume gets there. Dingra, oh, couldn't get there. He needed to take the touch, but defender come in just as he did that as well. Longstaff.
Lucas Haraslin.
Middle.
Brendan
Aronson, but Siddiqui strong in his challenge. Rashford.
Camavinga. A promising move.
Camavinga. Bit of a frustrating one, that little passage there.
Brendan Aronson. James Justin.
There we go.
Sean Longstaff.
I love how they're saying this campaign, remember on Saturday ago, if he doesn't score today, I'm dropping him. Good save by Roofs there. Good quick reactions. I would expect him to save that one. Obviously, it's a chance of from absolutely nothing in reality. And chances that kind of every team's going to get at least at some point against you.
Just don't give him time to set himself.
Odd. I'll not the ball for a little too long now.
Now with Hume.
Hume. Just a hit. Siddiqui. Camavinga.
Destiny Udogie.
And he loses it. Central midfield. Not the place you want to lose it at all. Hume. And he does well.
Chance for the lead. Oh, off the post.
Taking the chance there.
Good, but not all the way through.
He's not got the pace. I didn't realise he was that poor on his pace. Rashford away here now though, and are they going to live to ruin that mistake? Leno with a good save that time. Chance down one end, chance up the other.
Comes at him quickly, very little time to react, but he just manages to keep it out. It's great goalkeeping.
And the corner is fired in.
Oh,
and they're not going to benefit from a decent passage of play.
No, I should have stuck with Rashford. No, no.
Won the ball now to keep it.
End up going down this side, which isn't really nice.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Yeah, Rashford's there.
Well, it did look promising, but threat averted.
Oh, sniffed out the danger well there. Looked like a
Attacked
real
by
promising
Ballard.
attack, didn't it?
Rashford's got a little run going. Back.
Flying forward here.
Couldn't find Beier in the middle.
And deflected out for a throw-in.
Picks it up. Quite an even game at the minute. I'd say we're just edging it. Need that goal though to ensure.
Oh, he should
It's
really
not saved, or did he
that.
put it over?
Should be in the lead now. You can
Put it over. Jesus Christ, that was a good opportunity to be fair. Flashed across the face of goal. And there was nothing I could really do to try and stop that one.
Camavinga.
There's going to be a run on for Ahmad was what I was about to say. Come on, Rashford. Oh, good defending. I'm going to get a corner out of it.
Maybe an opportunity to get their noses in front with this corner.
Beier.
Here it comes.
Doesn't even beat the first bloody man. Should be half time, it is.
And with that, the first
I'm going to have a look at the
half
stats here because I think we've kind of edged it. I think I have anyway. That's what I wanted. I think I've just edged it in terms of expected goals. No, they're saying they have. Saying that shots, they've had ball recoveries, we've been top of possession, tackles. That's one. So I think they've got more opportunities. See, when you look at that threat, I feel like it's more on our side than it is theirs. And we're losing possession in their half a lot. Obviously that's when you lose possession. We just seem to have the ball further up the field than them.
We're off again, and let's hope that that first half was just the warm-up.
I thought I'd accidentally press restart. Rashford, nice turn. I think it's there. Go on, Beier. Oh, Leno again with the save.
Smart stop there.
I think this has been Beier's issue. It's not that he's not getting the opportunities. It's not necessarily that he's not taking them. It's just.
Into the box it goes. Cleared,
It's just
but not far enough.
the keepers have been insanely good so far this season, and you know, like go back to that Milan game, he had a lot of opportunities in that game. It didn't quite come off. Great play. Oh no, I want him to cross the face of bloody goal, not going backwards.
Well, EA is your home of the Premier League, and we've got more on the way as Leeds face
Barrow,
Southampton.
have to drop
Really
back
hope
here.
you can be with us for that.
No, I can go.
All lost and the chance gone.
That was top
Nice,
ball, wasn't it?
good defending, good passing. Rashford.
Camavinga.
Oh, and just that ball, it just strayed slightly away from him.
Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. That's strong. Now the pass.
Out for a corner.
That sends it out for
That was a nice break that we just didn't take proper advantage of.
And it's a short corner. No way
Steep's
through,
got it.
possession lost.
There we go.
And there's a chance
Ahmad.
for the break here.
Beier's there, and I think he's onside. He is. I don't think he's got the beating of his man. Ahmad. Oh, again.
From an absolutely blistering surge.
Right. Do I need to make a change? I'm trying not to, because this is working and I feel like it's just going to chisel away shortly because I can't take Ahmad off. It's a too good of a game.
Played into the box.
Hume's there. Gets his head on it, but that's about it.
And able to come away with the ball.
Hume! I'm not going to lie, I've done that because I pressed B to try and win the ball, and my fear is that if I don't press A or try and pass it off in some way that it'll clear it out, thinking that that's what I've pressed or shoot.
Forward progress continues.
Richard's got it. Come on, he's there.
What a room here, it's promising.
That touch again just takes it that edge away.
Oh, I've just been told of a penalty.
And it's literally that's all it is. That I'm trying. The last touch just before you pass the ball. That's what's letting that little move down.
As ever, thank you, Alex. Genuine
Roofs should have held it, mate. Should have held it. I'll take Siddiqui off now for Beier.
Delivered into the box.
Let's come off Ahmad.
Keep on coming. Corner again.
We just need one more opportunity. Them little ones, they're like half chances. Obviously, you're not getting it into the danger areas, but you're a pass away from it. You're a pass away from like a one-on-one opportunity. Roofs holds. Very nice. Let's break on this one. Rashford's there, and he beats his man. Go on, Beier's there. He's got players in the middle. I'm not going to use them though. Go on, Beier. Come on! Yes! Come on! It's took its time, and it's took donkeys to get that goal, but it's eventually come in. I'm going to switch these two. Finally broke our way. Who else can I bring on? Oh. Do I bring on Ainon, who's played there before? Yeah. Yeah, that might be, because he's left-footed. I think he's left-footed as well. That's what I'm going to do for now, just to try and see this game out. I think that's it, subs-wise, I can make. Right. Finally! And I didn't want to use Ahmad there because he's not made like a good enough run to take anyone away or open it up. If you pass into him, that defender's going to come straight across him. That's why I just went straight with Beier. He gets his goal. That's his 5th goal in 6 appearances. He has made a decent start, in fairness.
So they kick off with only
This is the thing now that the strikers are all getting interchanged. You've got Ahmad, who's become a bit more of a force in that cam role. It might be a bit harder for some players to get game time strikers wise anyway. And I've got 4 of them to satisfy. I don't want my ender to go anywhere. I think my ender's build really good for us. You know, big, strong lad who's fast. You get the same out of Brian Brobby as well.
And we've entered the final 5.
Oh, decent ball, Brobby. What we're doing is there.
A big area to progress into here.
Brobby.
A chance yet to appear.
Let's take the chance now, sorry. Let's just see this game out. Passing.
Udogie.
Game management.
Has the space to whip it in here.
We get the opportunity to get it in here. Is it all 3 minutes by the time they're going to get one break here, I think. That's where that game management comes in. I should have. She's got it. See this out. Come on! Finally get a clean sheet. And we did deserve that victory. I think we played way better there than Leeds did. Could have had a couple. Again, it's them half chances that I'm talking about where it's one pass away from being a one-on-one situation, and we're just taking them a bit too late. Some good saves by Leno as well prevented us from scoring, and the expected goals shows it as well. You know, they had 1.6 with 2.2. We just edged them on that. But yeah, I think we had the better opportunities. They had one really good one that they should have took, which was the one where Roofs held on to the ball for too long. That's the one they should have took. Which was entirely my fault. That's not down to anything else tactical. That is my fault for thinking I could take it out wide to clear it out, and I didn't have time. I should have just cleared it.
Thank you. That's all the questions we've got for you.
But there we go. 2 wins on the bounce, convincing wins as well, and we are playing much better in this formation. You can see we are, which is encouraging. And finally, like I said, getting that finally getting... Sorry, I know I've gone quiet there. We're finally getting that clean sheet that we've been looking for so long. I felt like we did defend really well in that game. And I'm gonna... Can I put him? No, I can't. I was going to see if I could put him in... I mean, false nine's kind of that role that he needs to be looking at, but I was just going to see if we could put him into cam somewhere. But next game, RB Salzburg. Need to win this one, sat in 17th overall in the league. Here we... He won't get used there, to be fair. I'm going to reject it, because you'll not get used at Stoke.
Thank you everyone for your patience, and we'll start taking some questions now.
With an actual 100%, do you feel? I mean, he couldn't have really done any better with 100% shot accuracy, pass accuracy. I also brought him off. Brought him on. Like, with not long left in the game, he did bloody well.
Okay, we are out.
It's bloody stupid, this game, sometimes when you get stuff like that. Right. Into this one. This is a game that I feel like we should be winning. Beier can start this one. I'm going to bring my ender in this time as well. I'm going to bring Tiore in. Drop Dingra for Talby. Bring Talby in on the left. And then bring Enzo in. Obviously Mukiele will be going in for not for bloody roofs. Absolute morons. For Bollard, Humelstein, Alderete comes back. 09 and Sergen I'll leave in. Doogie I'll drop. And then 09 might have to come on for Hume just to give him that a little bit of rest. I'm going to do this little manoeuvre because I had tried to protect him for this game, but he played a lot longer than I thought he was going to. So I'm going to go with putting Xhaka on the bench, Siddiqui as well. And this is where, like, I'm talking about that rotation. It's becoming slightly difficult with the rotation. Because realistically I could do with, I was going to say another centre mid, but I've got Rig as well, so he can come in. And these two, one of them will go on the wing and one of them will go in the middle at some point in the game. And so I don't get tempted, I'll do that as well. The only player out there who probably shouldn't be is Hume. And I'm not opposed to it at all. But this is the thing, everyone's getting some good game time here as well, which is kind of what you want. I'm lacking a bit of squad depth. It's not my best team to put out for the Champions League games. But my focus is on challenging for the league title this year. Yes, I'd like a good run in the Premier League, but in the Champions League, but my focus is trying to challenge for the Premier League and win a trophy. You know, and realistically, if we're going to win a trophy, my head, I'm more likely to win the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, than I am the Champions League.
A warm welcome to you from the Stadium of Light.
As much as I'd like to try and challenge for it, getting the last 16, I'm not deluded. But first home game in the Champions League. Let's see what we can do. And Talby's got a brilliant opening here. Oh my God! What a goal from Talby! What a finish! He got the opening, and for the first goal, Champions League goal at the Stadium of Light. What a goal that is! Come on! Oh, what a finish! Come on! Yes! What a finish from the man! And there we go, the first goal at home in the Champions League comes from Talby. Beautiful, 3 minutes in. Exactly what we needed, a good quick start. Theoric, good chase.
Stefan Leiner. It's a fresh matchup for these two managers today. Who's going to get the better of it?
Yeah, there's a lot of respect for each other, I think. Both are very good tacticians.
Right. It's that thing about I really want to press them.
Big development in one of the other games.
But you don't feel like you always can. It's a pass off the air there. If we can get him behind, nearly. That was ready. Ahead of his man, Robbie. Beautiful hold up play. There's the fair. And the pass on to Beier there. Robbie, can he pick it up? He can. He got it to Talby. Oh, scruffy. Scruffy defending from them. Equally scruffy attacking from me. And Tiori's got it here to hold it up. Good hold up play again. Can Beier spin away? He can. Can he finish? Come on! 2-0 in the Champions League. I think we're getting that first win in the competition, and it'll come at home.
As you can see, he didn't mess about here. He just hits it with such power. That's a
beautiful stuff again. And hopefully we can get our way towards the top end of that table so we don't have to go through a playoff stage. I'd like to make the last 16. Obviously, you're always going to play a decent team. You're going to play a couple of teams, you know, that are lesser of probably your league as well that we're in. But you know, we've got teams like Bayern Munich and stuff like that to play. Like we have got some, we've got a major team to play at least. You know, we've missed at least like getting 3 or 4 of them, but you know, that's exactly why I want to be in the last 16, because I want to play them top teams. I want them days out at Bayern Munich, stuff like that. I know obviously we played AC Milan, but I want the days out at like Bayern Munich, the Bernabeu, Nou Camp. There's a couple of passes there lining up after that as well, and that's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at getting just Beier there, I'm getting it to Beier to get the next player involved, because there's 2 players coming in there, none of them are marked. There we go, Atletico Madrid leading at Arsenal.
Alex there ensuring we don't miss a thing.
We've tracked him in here.
Moving the ball well here.
I have to say they're looking
Just
good in
not
these
letting them
areas.
turn.
Oh, could be here. The
No,
attack is over.
Talby. Beautiful. Let's just run this. Here in the middle. Oh, wasn't the greatest flick on to Robbie. If it was just a bit further in front, you know, rather than going ahead of the defender, just a bit more in his path, then he was in there, because you had Tiori and breaking his net on the other side as well. Tiori up here, Robbie in the middle. And again, he's done the same thing again. BX not getting it down to Robbie the way I want, because that's a pass and move sort of scenario. You get it to Beier, he passes it down to Robbie. Robbie then passes it back on to him. And that's how we're going to build the attacks here. You know, them counter goals. There we go. He's in again. And he gets his second goal in the Champions League for us. We're in dreamland here. 3 goals in the competition for Beier, and he's proven now exactly why I can't drop him. Robbie there with a decent pass, and he's been key in that middle. I think realistically my favoured players to put in that cam role are going to be Ahmad and him, and it's just going to interchange between them two. I don't think I'll ever play Robbie up front by himself, although he's great at that holder play. But as you've seen a couple of times, apart from it going up to Beier to then pass it back to Robbie, it is Robbie 90% of the time doing the holder play. So this should be another chance here. Yep, should score as well. Oh, come on! 4-0 before half time, and Beier Is that...
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and
I'm pretty confident that's his hat-trick. First Premier League, first Champions League hat-trick scored by a Sunderland player, and it's Maximilian Beier. He's the first of the competition for Sunderland, and it's for him.
And away we go again at
And he deserves it in this game. But yeah, it's going to be between Robbie and Ahmad, and then the striker will rotate between Isidore probably and Beier. My ender seems a lot more confident on the wing to replace Rashford, which obviously he'll go back to Manchester United. And I don't think I want to pay too much for him to bring him properly in, although it might be an option.
Back to it then. The second half begins.
Later down the line, it was Beier's hat-trick. So he will get the match ball at the end. Fully deserves the match ball as well. Oh.
Across the line, it'll be a throw.
Yeah, good opportunity for like the likes of Rig as well in this game, where I can get Rig in. Beier's got his hat-trick, so I don't mind taking him off to give him a rest for the Prem.
That's the way to defend in those situations. Excellent
There
stuff.
we go, beautiful change of pace, and Talby rides the challenge.
Does anybody want to make a challenge here? And it must be. Oh, what a really good save that was.
That's a good chance there. Diarra, Talby's there, and he's offside. Yeah, probably already getting tired as well, so I think it's time for Chris Rigg to come on for him. I will bring Xhaka on for Diarra. Luke O'Nien can come on as well. And then I'll bring Mayender on for Tiore and Talby can swap. And then potentially Isidore for Beier in the closing stages of this game, I think.
Mightily close.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction
all our
longer,
players have
and he would
done
been in on goal.
really well. I've made them substitutions early, probably 65th minute, 70th minute will be when I bring on Isidore. But like I said, it just gives us that option to be able to rotate the squad when you know you've outclassed your opposition early doors, 4-0 ahead, got the opportunity to do that.
This could get interesting.
Oh.
Real chance.
Should have scored there. Took a lot of players out of the game.
Just wide of the goal.
I was ready. That's Sergen.
Well, we have more coverage from the Premier League coming up for you here on EA-TV as Sunderland face
Need
Liverpool.
to get rid of that ball early.
Sort your
That's the thing, like I say about
accordingly.
Xhaka, he's a great ball passer, great with his shooting, but
Hopefully I've not just given it
that's
the
what he lacks right there.
On he goes, terrific. Waiting for the right moment. A body in the way.
He just throws his body on the line. Excellent play.
And
There's a chance for them to go now.
Talby as well.
And it's a near post delivery.
Talby.
Cleared away, but the expense of a corner.
I'll take Beier off now. There we go. That's all the changes made.
Had a terrific influence on the game, but now being called off.
Hat-trick.
Good job, well done.
Man off.
Into the box it
Alderetti's
goes.
there. Come on!
And the sort of day supporters
Alderetti off Xhaka's corner.
a long time.
He gets his goal in his first appearance, 5-0 to the good now. And that little trick of switching to the receiver so I can get the space, run into the space, is definitely working for us. Gets ahead of his man, gets the jump. He's got two men trying to mark him down. But he's up, gets the header, high into the crossbar. It's sort of like that brilliant
And off we go again with the gap now a full 5-0.
Dan Ballard goal from the semi-finals of the playoffs.
Finds himself with space
That
now.
was that game. Good save, Roofs.
Having not had much to do.
Thank you. I was going to say, I've probably already done it now on the edit. put them clips ahead. Good save there, Roofs. Makes himself big. Easy enough.
And they've gone with a short one. Good cross into the middle.
Easy for Roofs.
Calmly taken.
Too many players pushing out, and I'm not really that bothered. Either. Good pass to Mayenda. Can he find Isidore? He can. Can he finish? Oh, yes, he can. Isidore makes it 6. Mayenda and him linking up. Isidore's first Champions League appearance, and he gets the goal as well. We're in absolute dreamland here. 6-0 in the Champions League.
Is key to this goal, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only
Gets it in. And to be fair, the keeper should do better because I've told him where I'm going there by cutting it over again. But then maybe that extra touch, you know, keeper might have already set himself. But I've told him where I'm going. I've rehearsed it. I've shown him. This is a brilliant performance. This one. I'm just hoping that we don't, you know, concede one cheeky little goal as well. Keep that clean sheet.
That set up the chance. Vetessen. A promising looking attack, but it's come to nothing.
Good save by Roofs on 9. Any costing us there? Oh, second. That's all out.
Well, the manager's now making a double change. Stefan Leiner. Trying to carve out the angle.
There we go.
Attack halted.
We've got one last
Well, I
attack.
have to say, that was a good piece of
Ball
defending
in the
there.
middle.
Now there could be a chance to
Ball
counter.
for Isidore. We are going to get one last attack. Can he finish? Oh. There we go. 6-0 in the Champions League. What a result for us. Come on. Maximilia Beier gets his hat-trick in the Champions League. 3 shots, 3 goals, perfect strike rate from him. And those things are just starting to click now. 6 goals to the good in the Champions League. Couldn't ask for anything better there. Killed it off in the first half. Obviously was able to bring on the, you know, the other players, the lesser players in our team. And I remember saying in the last episode that if a offer came in from one of the home nations, that I would potentially take it. And Scotland's just put in the offer there. I'm tempted to hold out for the England job. Right, let's see what that's done to the league. Head over to the office. So, still sat top of the Premier League, top by 2 points now over Spurs. Who on earth? There's something not right there. Quite a good gathering up there, to be honest. Spurs, Manchester United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester City. You've then got Bournemouth, West Ham, all in and around there. No surprise by the teams down near the bottom. But yeah, not too bad in the Premier League for us in terms of the FA Cup. Let's quickly see who we've drawn in that one. That's this Community Shield. Let's quickly see who we've drawn in the FA Cup for the next round. So we have drawn... No, we're not in. Sorry, not the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, sorry. So we've drawn Nottingham Forest in the next one. You've got 2 lower teams playing each other. You know, Newcastle get Portsmouth. There's definitely some Premier League teams going up, but then it's mainly Premier League teams left in, to be honest. It's nice how you can go to competition stats now on this. Like you can go to Sunderland there, and then you can go. They're the players that played in the last game. Quite a nice little thing that. Sorry, let's also have a look at the Champions League and how we're doing in that. Champions League currently sat 6th in the Champions League, 1 win, 1 draw, unbeaten in the competition. 7 goals. We've scored and conceded 1, so we have the best goal difference in the competition as well. We've got Galatasaray next. You are down near the bottom by the looks of it. Salzburg are bottom, and they are 32nd, so in a decent position there to really hit at the next stage, and hopefully we do get at the next stage of that competition as well. Next 3 games for the next episode are against Liverpool, Manchester United and Galatasaray, and as I said, I would come away from that formation depending on how it was working, and I don't think anyone would disagree with me when I say that formation is working perfectly for us. I'm not going to change it. That's what I'm sticking with for them 3 games, and that's what I think I'll stick with for the rest of the season. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below of the games we've just played. Personally, I think we're playing really well. You might think differently, but let us know in the comments down below how you think we're getting on. Any changes we potentially make, and anyone we can use that 6 million that we've got left over of spends. Who would you potentially bring in? Who should we bring in, or do you think our squad depth might be enough to see us to the end of the season and challenge for that title? Or also, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you can help support the channel towards its goal of 500 subscribers by the end of this year, and also so you can be part of the CT44 community. That is it from me from this one. All that's left to say is thank you very, very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.